Hello traders, welcome to episode 333 of Emoji. I can't believe we made it to the repeating of course episode. Repeating of course so much that we had to unveil, well, the $3.33 tip is now a Tron emoji itself, right? It's transformed. So been waiting on that one for a long time, but we finally got it. So if today you're gonna tip, whatever amount you're going to tip, it probably should be $3.33, $33.33, or $333.33, whatever. And I'm just literally saying that because those are the variations I've chosen for Tron. Okay, we have three different ones, and they're all 333s repeating, of course, okay, like they've been. So just throwing that out there, whatever. It's just to add more fun. It's another reinvestment into the stream for y'all. All right, so hey man, oh my god, Bitcoin's done literally nothing. It's just going sideways, just showing more and more bullish divergence. Holy crap. Lower prices, receding volume, weekly bullish divergence, daily bullish divergence, 4-hour bullish divergence, everywhere. Oh my. And posted that update to patrons on the Patreon website, whatever. Just wanted to get that out there. But dude, I mean, just all we can do is just wait, man. I know you think it's never going to end. This is just going to keep going forever, but big move's coming, all right? It is coming. And for us, I mean, just based on what the oscillators are telling us, we should be making a move to the upside at some point soon. Whether we come down to the 1618 and bump, go to the run up, or just run up now, or very soon. Okay, it's coming. Anyway, that's really it for Bitcoin. That's all I've got to say about it. It's nothing's really changed at all. Okay, so 78.6% retrace from your X to A. Okay, this is it. All right, I guess we can just run to the Ethereum real quick. Why not? Stock market though today. What happened on the stock market today, man? Starting to teeter a little bit, hitting that 200-day moving average. Just couldn't sustain prices or get prices above it, and we couldn't sustain prices above the 618 major retrace either. Couldn't do any of that. I can't hear my audio. Dude. Okay, there's music coming. Alright, I just thought like it was broken or something. Okay, anyway, yeah, stock market definitely stalled and sold off some today. It gapped down and sold off more, tried rallying at the end of the day, but to no avail, right? And maybe it looks like we've created a swing high on the stock market finally. So maybe we could keep retracing to 23%, 38%, 50%, 60% of the way on the down. All right, and we'll see where we reverse to the upside, right?
Happy 333 to you, Mitch Mon. Sure has gone by fast.
Hey, Beeswaxers, thanks for the debut. You will forever go down in history as the first people to tip 333 on Tron Day. Okay, this is Tron Day. Is that a 3? Repeating, of course.
Is that a 3?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Look, that's Tron's castle. Okay, that's where Justin's son lives in the Tron Connect world. All right, that's the new thing. All right, thank y'all. Really appreciate it, Dan, dude. Thanks. All right, man, just enjoying this. Irwin coffee is incredible, and it keeps me going every freaking day. All right, it really does, man. All right, but hey, man, here we are again. Well, we hit the heart line and failed. We're running up, hitting the heart line, and we're touching the 20 MA, rejecting it, and we're failing right now, aren't we? Making the lower high than your previous highs and starting to sell off. Okay, but you do have some sort of hope here. You have RSI and MACD bullish divergence, just like Bitcoin has. This is for real, dude. I mean, like, this is a lower swing low than this low, okay? Lower levels, negative momentum, higher levels, relative strength, all right? So, around that $100 critical psychological support, you've got some indicators saying that we might be breaking to the upside soon. Maybe only just to make a common retrace, okay? Common retraces. So, anyway, I mean, Ethereum has made its common retrace. This was it, dude. This was a 50% retrace from the top. 50% from, oh my god, the beautiful short, November 7th high to the low. 50% is what we've hit twice. and that's where we reversed our price action. This is why fibs are so important for you to understand when you're in a downtrend. Retraces happen. Even S coins like Ethereum. Oh my God, dude, it's just gonna go to zero now. No, it stalled on bullish divergence. 1, 2, 3, quadruple RSI, bullish divergence, and then on the tail end some bullish divergence on the MACD, and there you go. That's what we got. Look how scrubby this selling was compared to here. Look right here, man. I mean, like the low, the slightly lower low, the low, the slightly lower low, bullish divergence in the MACD here, got it here, right? RSI from this low to this low, bullish divergence. We don't have to have this. We can get rid of that and just say screw it all, man. Just from this low to the slightly lower low, we had higher levels of relative strength and momentum. Here you go. The same freaking thing is going on right now. Okay, impending price action reversal to the upside. You can't argue with the divergence, man, that's going on. Okay, you can't argue with it. Your volume's receding too, so there's just another coinciding variable at a critical area of support with the divergence. Dude, just like, all right, man, let's just sell off and not respect the TA. That's fine. I guess we could do that, but that's not how we really work in here. We use all these pieces of data, turn it into information, and that's how we make our decisions on where the market might be turning next. Okay, cool story, bro. Yeah, right. Cool story. Crap. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, there we go. XRP, USD. But with Tron Connect, Emoji Ball, see, this isn't even the finalized version. I've got another one. I got Chalin working on. He had to run to work, but there's another one for larger, like the 33.33. It's a little different. It's like the red logo with like rainbow stuff coming out of it, but like it just he's not finished with it yet, so that'll be probably unveiled by tonight or tomorrow or something. So, but just wanted to get this one over and have it. So anyway, here's your XRP. Jeez, dude. Here you go, man. The higher levels of relative strength, lower levels negative momentum is what we call bullish convergence. So it's slightly better than the bullish divergence, right? You're making higher lows, business as usual. This is the way it should look if you would break to the upside. Okay, it should look like that. So just waiting, man. Just waiting to see if we can run with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin wants to run to the upside, everything is ready. Okay, y'all, everything's ready. December 15th was the start of the Gartley. That's where it all began. Okay, it is the 7th of February, 7 weeks in to the development of a very nice looking pattern.
Cool story, bro. Repeating, of course.
Repeat, of course. Skyward, man, thanks, dude, for the Tron Connect in the jar. Dude, it was so much more aesthetically pleasing. It gets you excited about the 333. Dude, before it was just the scrubby PNG logo. Ugh. Looks 10 times better now. Looks like little diamonds. All right. S-coin diamonds, baby. Yeah. Simons. Okay, with a D. Simons. Like diamonds, but S-coins. Okay, man. Falling wedge. Bullish convergence on a daily time scale and a 4-hour time scale. Double bottomed. Okay, double bottomed off of the 28.5 cent range, 28.6, and now we're making the higher low with the fractal, the two downsloping, converging trend lines equating to the falling wedge. All right, if we were to have a swing high to swing low, if this was truly it was over, we were going to break to the upside, what would we retrace? If you were to make a common retrace, just like your everyday asset that does retraces when it does finally find bottoms, you should run. You should run between this area right here before reversing your price action to the downside. 35.4 cents, 37.59 cents, 39.722 cents, man. All right. But if you're trading a wedge, 50% is always the common target. That is normally the major one. But in a bearish market, we don't like taking chances all the time. I mean, we don't really like this market's sentiment and conditions, so being conservative, there's nothing wrong with that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if one wants to move stop up around or below the 382 when we got there, if we got there, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with taking profit at a 38% retrace, your first shallow or your first moderate retrace. Okay, common retrace then. So nothing wrong with that. All right, let's take a look at some chat and move on. We'll talk about what was it? Delta Airlines had a really creepy napkin that they had to apologize for today. We'll talk about that. What's up, Jurgen? Anthony Littlewood, King Logan, Tour Master. Jurgen was first, by the way. Dan Stallis, man. I think today being third could have been best. The 33rd repeating, right? Hey, Dr. Sauce, Sticky E, Devin, D, One Man Army. Can we do like on a Bitcoin? Boom, on the list. We'll look at it next, okay? I don't know why they're on the move. They're just two random S coins, Dr. Sauce, man. People trade them, all right? They just randomly pump, okay? Zilt, ETH, One Man Army, got it on the list. All right, we'll look at it. Myron, Bagalay, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for saying that it's a well-produced show. I do put a lot of time in it, man. All right, so you think that, hey, I'm only streaming X amount of hours? Well, dude, there's stuff that I do for hours before and after I'm streaming, okay? So thanks for noticing that, Myron, dude. Card for Crypto, what's up, dude? Much love. Yeah, y'all like the thumbnail? Holy crap. We're changing it up, dude. TRX dodged the bullet. Yeah, dude. It's up a little bit, right? Where'd everyone go? Dude, I don't know how that worked, man. That was so weird. What's up, Moz? Mark the Beeswax? Dude, are there really, like, only 19 people watching right now? Am I crazy? How do we have 41 likes, 0 dislikes, and we have 20-something people watching? What's going on? Something broken? I don't know, man. So much for Tron Day, right? What's up, Grow Green? Doing well. Hope you're also doing great. What's up, Nuck? BG? Vincent Wilson? Hey, when's your project, man? My frozen brother, man. You coming to pregame tonight, dude? Bring your own beer, right? So design function, 888 cone. Uh-oh, Sticky E, man. Oh, we've had those before, dude. Okay, what's up, Shalon? Peroni? Sorry. Oh, there are only 20 people watching. Decent amount of chat. WRAY 107.3. Greg Morgan, is that it, dude? It was at the station. What would be my radio station? Not like, you know, what wave would it be on, you know? Oh my god, man. What's up, Motec? I know, Claude D. It's weird. I've never seen anything like this before, alright? Never seen anything like it. It's broken. It's saying 8 people were watching with 30 likes and 20 people were chatting. Didn't make any sense. Yeah, dude, it's broken, man. Yeah, that's right, Scott. Dude, that's exactly what we're doing. What's up, Nippon Cowboy? Congratulations on your mod status, dude, by the way. Thanks for sticking around, dude. You earned it. When did I start learning TA Motec? Going on 7 years ago. Okay, your other career profile. All right, sweet. All right, so I guess we're gonna talk about it real quick, if you care. Delta passengers creeped out by flirtatious Diet Coke napkins. All right, so this is what it says. All right, here it is. Because you're on a plane full of interesting people, and hey, you never know. Diet Coke. And I think it's like saying bathroom, like Mile High Club or something weird. I just don't understand. All right, so they're saying it took creepiness to new heights by handing out the napkin to give their numbers to fellow flyers for some flirting at cruising altitude. Okay, cruising, not... I guess that arrow can mean anything, right? Write down your number and give it to your plane crush. You never know. How did that even get passed by the marketing director? Holy crap. Took off like a lead balloon with passengers taking to social media to complain about the napkins. Napkins received from Delta at Delta on Wednesday on a Wednesday flight seem unintentionally creepy, especially after reading the smaller print. Swing and miss at Dico. Wow, it says that? Where does it say swing and miss? Pretty sure no one appreciated unsolicited phone numbers in the good old days, and they sure as heck don't want the number of someone who's been gawking at them on a plane for hours. Not a good look. I don't know, man. Whatever. People are offended in the news. People are offended on airplanes. People are offended in this chat. They're offended everywhere. And some people are offended and disturbed. And Delta must pay $10 trillion in reparations, okay? For all the suffering they've caused. Oh my God, man. Does anyone really care? I don't think so. Right. Yeah, I can see you in chat, brainwaves, man. A lot of lurking going on. Is it though? We don't really know. Hey, Crypto Kiwi, dude. We actually have Zill DETH on the list. We're gonna look at that. 21 participants in chat. Is that it, dude? Anyway, what's up, Mac Daddy, dude? Matt Inman. They need offended pins. Yeah, dude. Dude, King Logan, man. I must tell the world about how offended I am. People care, alright? They care, dude. Please understand this. Desperate marketing. Pretty much Car for Crypto, man. Pretty freaking much. We've got a solid 5 in Twitch. Oh my God. Car for Crypto. Holding it down in there. Holding it down. With my window open, dude. Really like creepy outside. The weather just like always cloudy, dude. It's like 75 degrees right now, though. It's insane, dude. I just can't believe it. People are very offended. Okay. Do I see ADA going independent from Bitcoin? No, Zoran. No, I do not. Not anytime soon at all. Not even close. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's go to Litecoin to Bitcoin. I'm sure there are other ways to interpret this, but pretty simple on a trade. Alright, so look, man, Litecoin to BTC, it broke out of a down 7 channel. It had been in for a long time. This is arithmetic scale, okay, but we started this new angle of descent. 1 and 2 on the top, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 on the bottom, whatever. Nice heartline respect, of course. Resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, beautiful. Support, actually. So when we broke it, we ran up and hit the previous swing high back from September 30th, 27th, whatever, 2018. We ran up and just were too tired, and then we sold off. But when we sold off, what did we do? Or what did we do when we sold off? We came and we back tested the old area that was once a resistance, is now support. We rounded out, and now we've rallied to double top, struggling tremendously to get above this 9,889 or 88, whatever, resistance. Okay, so is it a good with handle, man? I mean, it's got the makings of it a little bit, but it's just a very small pattern. It's been going on since the 7th. So 1 month long pattern where you round it out, you're back, and let's see, man. Let's see from a low to high if we can retrace. But dude, the moving averages look tremendous right now. Okay, we're above the 50, right below the 20, but we're within the equilibrium zone. You would hate for us to come down and test the 200 again, but if we were to break the upside, the target from the breakout, the target is always going to be the very top of, or the top anchor point of the channel, right? So this is just your standard bump and run momentum shift trade where 10,771 is the target. And then if you want the secondary target, pretty easy. From the height to low of this structure. Okay, we had a structure here. We broke out of it. First target, second target's the 1272 at 11,791. That's it, man. There you go. So those are what you're looking for a trade on Litecoin. Okay, pretty close, but again, high risk, not a good entry at all. If you were to entry would be on the back test. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, maybe. No, I think people are still very much offended, dude. Okay. Hi, gamer. I can't even hear any music, dude. Like, it sounds so, I don't understand, man. Just ridiculous, man. It's probably gonna be too loud now. What's up, Blank Man? Yeah, they do. They do play Puppet Master stuff, but they are the puppets. Okay. Media is the puppets, we're just the other puppets, alright? I need to just go ahead and get this. Okay. I thought having the windows up would have been a good idea. It's clearly not. I just need it because it's just so hot in here, man. It gets so hot in here. Didn't save yesterday. Go figure. Alright. We'll look at that in a second. Let's go to Zil ETH from that army. Silica. Here it is, man. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Why 1 on the top? Because Heartline support, resistance, 25 support, 25 support. Alright, that's why. 75 support, 75 resistance. 75 resistance, that's why. Okay, checked our math. 3 on the bottom, 1 on the top, boom. This is why. Okay? Check these anchor points. It didn't make as much sense at all. This makes the most sense right here. Okay? From this low to high, everything included within it. Anyway, so still up sloping, right? Still up sloping. Let's fib it now. Let's fib, bouncing off that 25% trend line like a charm for now. Okay, I don't know if this is it, but we just had a death cross on the 6th. Before low to high. Golden retrace. We're sitting at the 618 as well. Good on you, One Man Army, because you're like, hey man, do I see bullish divergence? It's like, you might see some bullish divergence, but again, dude, this thing could just keep on running, all right? We don't know if this is truly the swing low yet. We have no idea. We don't know. RSI, no luck there. Bearish convergence, right? But looks like you might have some hidden divergence, right? Lower highs and then higher highs here, lower highs, and then higher highs on strength. All right, so maybe some hidden divergence. So this looks pretty good. I mean, this definitely seems like after such a tremendous dump that maybe we could rally for a retrace from a high to low, maybe 38% of the way, 50% of the way. Very well could. Okay. Anyway, it's beautiful though. A very good looking chart, isn't it? Nice chart. Very much so. Everything's tied to it, Matt Inman. Pretty much it, dude. Okay. Thanks, Russ, man, for the kind words on Twitter, dude. Appreciate that. Just got that look. I use my freedom of speech to tweet about being offended by a text on a napkin by Coke. But I don't care that Coke is a product that leads to millions of diabetic Americans. Of course not, King Logan. Of course not, man. Yeah, that's pretty much wraps it up, alright? That wraps it up. As someone who doesn't have diabetes, on behalf of everyone who has diabetes who I speak for, I'm offended. Yeah, totally. Okay. What's up, Mr. Bordeski, man? Alright, just looking at Zilliqa to ETH pair. Wonderful looking equidistant upsloping channel with some bullish divergence and maybe some hidden divergence on the RSI. Your local farms recently invented the mega pairs. Fergus Games, man, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Sure thing, Mr. Bordeski, man. Sure thing, dude. Alright? Sure thing. So, anyway, if you can't hold the 618, so your next target would be 14,534. That's it, man. Okay, that's it. And then the bottom trend line. So you might have the lowest risk entry, okay, that you may never get, but if you do, this is it, man. Down here, 14,200 something, right? Anyway, it's a moving target. It's an upsloping support. So you're looking for the bottom there. But again, if we don't get there, it would be because of the divergence we're seeing on the oscillators at a golden retrace in an uptrend right now. 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. Okay, so confluent supports here with this. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. And there's a decent amount of chop here. You see the consolidation and chop we have looking left? Not too bad, man. Not awful. Okay, not twig and thatch. Oh my god, we're so used to seeing twig and thatch, but we finally have a little bit that we might hold. Okay? That's it, man. Just be careful, Kyle, man. Be careful. Hold on a sec. All right, sorry. So anyway, good for you on Zilliqa, right? Good stuff, possibly. Okay. We'll see, man. If we reverse to the upside, we're gonna get a beep. All right. Let's go to SPX, S&P 500. Why not, man? Whoa, audio, dude. Getting triggered, dude. Okay. So what happened on the S&P today? Well, as we discussed, the area of low risk right around here, the 200-day moving average 886, such a low risk compared to other areas. It's like the lowest, most conservative, and so gap down. We broke as low as 2688, and we rallied to end the day above the 786 at 2706. All right, so mediocre volume. It could fill the gap tomorrow, but I just want to see how we respond to that 2742 200-day moving average in the 886, just right at it, above it. Okay, so that's not going to be easy to break. Look what you're doing on a daily time scale. You can clearly see the humps, man. Just lower levels of positive momentum on higher prices, forms of divergence. Only on the MACD, not the RSI. RSI just continuing to kind of upslope. All right. So whatever, man. Whatever. So we'll see if we do restart retracing, selling off, you know, your low to high, very easy to check and see the critical areas where we might reverse to the upside again, okay? But what did we do? Just another lower high than your previous high, previous high, previous high. Consecutive lower lows than your previous lows, all right? So let's see if we can keep the trend going. Okay, man. Stock market. Speaking of the stock market, stocks pulled back sharply around the world on Thursday on fears of a global growth slowdown spreading to Europe and worry about the chances for resolution of the U.S.-China trade tensions anytime soon, while the U.S. dollar strengthened for the sixth session against a basket of currencies. Good God, what a run-on sentence. Come on, Reuters, dude. Wow. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe shed 0.98% as it receded from the 2-month highs reached earlier in the week. The pan-European STOXX 600 Stock 600 index lost 1.49% after disappointing corporate updates from what is it? That's Publicis, wow, and other companies. Okay. While Wall Street's S&P 500 benchmark index dropped 0.9%. Okay, so the European Commission sharply cut its forecast for Eurozone economic growth this year and next on expectations that the bloc's largest countries will be held back by global trade tensions and domestic challenges, blaming on everyone else. Germany's DAX stock index tumbled 2.7%, nothing new there, as industrial output in Europe's biggest economy unexpectedly fell in December for the 4th consecutive month. Safe haven assets gained, including Japan's yen and gold. Nice. Heightened concerns about U.S.-China trade relations also rattled investors after President Donald Trump said he did not plan to meet with Chinese President Jinping, before a March 1st deadline to achieve a trade deal. All right, so there you go, dude. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial fell 220 points, 0.87%. S&P 500, 0.94%, and the NASDAQ, 1.18%. All right, so regional lender, U.S. regional lender BB&T Corporation will buy rival SunTrust. If you saw SunTrust, one of the top earners today across the market, for about $28 billion. Wow, the biggest bank deal in about a decade. Shares of both banks rose. Okay, so the U.S. dollar index, the DXY, which weighs the greenback against basket of 6 currencies, rose 0.15%, firming a 6th session in a row. Okay. Oil fell as the market confronted concerns that global demand growth would lag in the coming year. All right. Thanks, Jacob, man. I appreciate it, dude. All right, so U.S. crude's down 2.5%, $52.64 a barrel, while Brent settled at $61.63 a barrel, down 1.7%. All right, that's it, man. Okay, across the markets. Whew. Been live now for 40 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. That's it, man. Okay. The mega gigantic Kardashian peach King Logan, dude. Holy crap, man. Just getting some chats out of the way, just reading some, alright? Not too much. Did you guys see the most recent diabetes medicine price hikes? 1,200% from 1996. Whew. Sounds about like everything else that exists out there, right? It's bought and paid for. Interesting to see that it gets dark in 15 minutes at my place, Brainwaves. Yeah, dude, did you see it? It went from daytime to nighttime that quick. And there are literally crickets chirping outside. That's how warm it is. All right, if you know, if you want to learn something new, some random fact, crickets are good at telling the temperature. They stop chirping below 59 degrees. Okay. Once it falls below 59 degrees or so, the crickets will stop chirping, and you know. Okay, or if they're very, very slow, that means you're getting around 60 degrees. Okay. Anyway. Captain Happy, general markets facing recession. How will Bitcoin correlate? I think we should stop looking at the general markets. I mean, I guess you're talking general markets means like everything else. So stock market, there could be a correlation, maybe not, depending on what kind of crisis it is that leads us to a recession. But I think that gold and alternative currencies, Bitcoin's trying to replace money, right, in a certain way. Okay, it's a store of value, so it's going to correlate to the U.S. dollar. So the U.S. dollar keeps rising, Bitcoin, very good chance that it could keep selling off, right? Could keep on selling. But the U.S. dollar starts dumping, you know, the economy starts taking a turn for the worse. People start losing faith in the dollar. Yeah, Bitcoin's probably going to rise some. Okay, it's a hedge against that kind of stuff. So that's why people own some. That's why people own some gold, silver, precious metals, platinum, palladium, right? Yeah, we actually looked at XRP. Yeah, it's holding for now anyway. It's making higher lows. Not even close for ADA, because ADA is a standard S coin like all the others, man, until it starts making revenue, profit. What's ADA's purpose? It's probably going to try to provide a service and good to people with blockchain technology, right? So in order to do that, you got to make money, okay, for any kind of chance it decouples, right? It's got to make a lot of money, and we have to get way more regulation so more people can get into crypto. Okay, ADA is the same as all the others for now. Okay, it's not really doing anything different. Not even close, right? It'll be maybe years if ADA survives. Okay, this crypto winter, which, I mean, dude, the winter can last for a long time, dude. Okay. Dang, dude, this thing's on. There we go. Perfect. If you're only slightly enjoying it, is there a meh button? Yeah. Design function. There's a meh button. I think you just pushed it, right? Yep, daily close soon, Alked, man. We got 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, alright. 59 degrees is nothing to chirp about, you guess, King Logan? I don't know, man. I beg to differ. Okay, I beg to differ. New spot on the stream is just random education. Scar, man. Crypto secure, exchanges or not, if they find a way to remove those middlemen while retaining the processing speed, it's over for the exchanges. Yeah, dude. It's like, that's very true. What's up, Flanders Supermarket, man? Love right back at you, okay, dude. 88 aims at developing African countries, so you may be waiting for a bit for 88 price spike. If that really is the use case. Setting up a shop in Cheyenne, Wyoming. What's it gonna sell, dude? How's it gonna make money? What's this revenue gonna look like? Rick Schmitz, man. I'm just wondering, because people are like, that's not how crypto works. It's like, okay, well, tell me how it works. Well, it all depends on how many people use it. Oh, okay, so the more people use it, then it's gonna increase in value. Okay, that's wonderful. Cool story, bro. So what happens when people stop using it? Oh, well, it dumps, man. All right. We are in the, what's before 56K, men? What's before 56K for AOL, for the internet? That's where we are in crypto, okay? Please believe that. If you don't believe it, you might be delusional, okay? We're pretty far off. But hey, one day we'll be like, hey, y'all remember that time, man, when, you know, we were dumping for a year, and BitConnect and Trevon James and all the scammers, remember that? Remember that era? Yeah, we remember that era. Remember before, like, everything had value or even did anything, people were going crazy over it? Yeah. And people only going crazy over it because it's increase in price. That's it. I mean, the mentality to have for this market is it's 24/7. That means you can trade it anytime you want. You can place a buy order, sell order whenever you freaking want. It's a nice little luxury. But there are trade-offs with that, with it being unregulated and highly manipulated and very, very infantile. Okay, so hunt stops or stop hunts. My God, man, a lot of them. Yeah, I'm just wondering too. Okay, when will Cardano actually do something? It's all talk and theories and speculation. There is quite big news in the near future, 1 to 2 months. I mean, sick news. Dude, you understand. That type of talk is what literally every single crypto tried to do to make their coin pump in price when it really doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Like, they can have all the new tech in the world that's going to change so many lives, but until it has monetary value, it doesn't mean anything on a candlestick chart, all right? It doesn't really mean much. Okay. Thanks, Michael H. Dude. You'd think it'd be obvious. I know, right? You'd think it'd be obvious, but that's why I'm streaming. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry. Just terrible, dude. Wow. It's the same chart. Oh my God. It's the same chart. God, what a joke, dude. But my God, it's so nice looking. Someone wanted me to look alike one of the US dollar. But dude, I don't know, man. Like, I have to look at it in log scale again, dude. It's just so bad. And like, the price action just goes to nothing. Where like using arithmetic scale in Litecoin's so tough. I mean, this is what I have, man. This is including the entirety of the chart from $370+ to here we are at $33. Okay, so price change tremendous. This is a percentage change. Dude, look at it not on log scale, dude. It's like, how do you? There's nothing, man. It's just kind of going sideways. Kind of going sideways, making some higher lows, right? Just barely. I mean, really though, if you think about it, have we even done that?
Alabama Slama top classes in the country badass Roll Tide. Uvada Badu.
Roll Tide 333, repeating of course, 333. Leroy Jenkins, Kings, dude. Kings, man. Hey, John. Much love, man. With the Tron Connect. It's pretty. Does it not look awesome in the jar, dude? Think about having a jar full of those things, dude. That would probably be the coolest looking thing. It just looked like a jar full of Tron Connect diamonds, dude. Even though it's the Simons. Okay, Simons. S-Coin diamonds. Alright, new thing. So, I mean, we could try to anchor it and play with it outside of log scale. But, dude, it just... I don't know, man. This looks pretty awesome here. Alright, so... You know, and there's another high up here. This was listed in like December of 2017. So I think we actually had a higher price on like the Coinbase chart or Bitfinex or Bittrex chart or whatever I have it on. Let me try to find it on another screen. Here we go. Yeah, this one looks the best, man, the best. Okay, this one goes up to $420. All right, so I know you want the Litecoin US dollar tether pair. This is the way it looks here. Looks pretty well respected. Okay, but lower high than your previous high, but higher lows. All right, higher lows. Looks like an ascending broadening wedge almost at this point. God, man, really? On a log scale. Look, anchor point 1 and 2 now. Really? How do you even anchor it, man? Right. Ascending broadening wedge of some sort. I do declare. So, you know, you're bouncing off the bottom. You got 2 anchor points on the bottom, 2 on the top. Bulkowski likes 3. He likes 3 touch points on both sides for these patterns, these broadening patterns. But hey, man, we're just looking at the, you know, just the holding within the chop, right? The impulse and holding the chop, man. What is it? It's from a low point to high point. We came down, found our entry at that $26 range, right? and then had a nice bounce. It was an inverse head and shoulders until it wasn't. We broke to the upside, we broke out of it, and then we dumped. And now we're running and trying to attempt to get back up to that same neckline. This was the neckline around 36.54. Okay, so still below that for now. All right. So you don't want to fall below $30.24. That's real bad. Breaking this up, slipping support would be bad for you. Very bad. Okay, because if you broke it, you'd certainly be seeing 26.87 again real fast. And then after that, man, no support below that, you'd be coming down to 22 bucks again. All right, so I don't know, man. You tell me. $420 down to $22. That seems like a fair sell-off, right? A percentage loss. Okay. So, but look, you look at the log scale, man. Have we made a higher low here once? Okay. I mean, higher low kind of, but really just, you know, nice impulse up or sideways, slightly upsloping. Okay, there you go. That's all I can do on this one. And then we go across to the Coinbase chart with more data, right? It goes up to all-time highs, 420. You can see this is the way it looks a lot better here. All right, this is a daily time scale too. So again, same type of pattern. It looks like ascending, broadening wedge, and we're just soon going to be approaching the downsloping resistance around 37.60. Okay, that's what we're looking. We have an alert set up on this in case it does break, so we know. All right, but from our entry, we have not gone to those levels again, right? Nope, we have not. Still higher lows for now. So the Bitcoin dumps, like one's going down. Bitcoin pumps, like one's going up. And our analysis is we think Bitcoin could be going up soon. Okay. Whatever. Great. Keep in mind, PayPal was able to form for less than $10 million in 1 to 2 years. Any crypto coin that couldn't at least accomplish this feat should be regarded as a failure. Absolutely, they got a lot more than $10 million for this games. You know, individual entities got way more than 10 million. Crap, I'm just catching back up on chat now. We'll see, Stuart XRP. How you doing, man? How you doing? Bitcoin December triangle after bear pull. Is that true? All right, what itches? ICX pumps overnight, Johnny Bullman. Yeah, dude, stop hunts are real, but I don't know, man. Dude, that's like what happens when you go with those S coins, dude, right? I mean, I don't know. BAT and ICX are both blah. Yeah, right. BAT, man. I looked at the chart. There were the only thing that you had one variable. What was it? It was a 1272 fib extension. That's what we hit before we popped. And I know for a fact that BAT has people that pump and dump it. Okay, literally telegrams the pump and dump BAT. So whatever. Yeah, ICX pumped up overnight for sure. Daily is closed. All right. Well, time for your local on the 8s, whatever. All right. Go to Bitcoin. Okay, a new day has begun. A new day has begun where we've sold off and there was no real volume on the sell-off. Not really. I mean, look, of course, more than the green, any kind of buying at this point, but we're waiting for the selling to cease. Okay, this is an impulse. This is one move down. We're waiting for it to end, and we're waiting for the next impulse to begin, which would be up. All right, X, A, B, C, D. Wherever D ends, a new move will come. All right, and we're looking for it. It should be up. Because the reason why we think that, look, the impulse we think is near an end. The impulse from January 8th, man. What do you want? 1 month impulse? Waiting for it to end to run to the upside. With divergence. Divergence is telling us it's time. We're getting very close here. We can smell a move. Tron Connect Diamonds design function, exactly, dude.
BTC to the moon. Did you see the photos of the Chinese satellite that went to the backside of the moon and took a photo of it including the Earth in the shot? I'm calling foul. There are no stars in the shot and a serious lack of craters on the surface.
No. Let's check it out. Dude, thanks for the 333, the Bitcoin, or excuse me, the Tron Connect diamond in the jar, right? Thanks, dude. I don't know what's happening here, but Chinese satellite captured stunning backside image of moon with Earth. Is it controversial though? Let's see. Snapped incredible image, whatever. February 3rd. The Long Jiang. Hey, I know a sound bit for this one, man. Right? Sound bit for the Long Jiang. Oh, it feels so good! Satellite, which entered the moon's orbit in June 2018. Okay, significant, man. Let me try to zoom in on this crap, dude. Dude, that looks so fake, doesn't it? Dude, it's like, why even go to space when you could just get the moon, take a picture, and then get, yeah, I get it, though. Hey, the man on the moon is not there, is he? He's not there in this picture. Wow. Real or fake, chat? What's going on, man? What's going on? That's cool, dude. Thanks, Scar, for letting me know, man. Had no idea, dude. No idea. Awesome. Okay, man. Hey, the viewer thing fixed or something, I guess, right? Thanks for the 140 people watching right now. Thanks for those dislikes, too, man. Really appreciate it. Results that bring revenue. Yep, as an investor, you're entitled to results over time. Exactly. They can't do that. They aren't a business. They should never even ICO or IPO unless they make money to begin with. Or if they don't make money, they should at least be losing money by selling. But they're making sales, right? Making money somehow. Like they're making it, but their cost of production is too high right now. But eventually, based on mathematics, they will by a certain point make money on what they're selling, right? That's the way it should go. But everything ICO'd with no product, nothing. Just a group of developers and VCs giving seed money out, and they want you to put your money in so the thing can run up on price so they can dump it on your head. That's the highest high majority of S coins that are on this, are in any market, okay, or any exchange. Yeah, let me guess, that BCN Benito pump. Oh yeah, dude, that was because they had a stellar product, right? No, it was pumped and then it was dumped and it got delisted after it dumped enough, okay. That's BCN is the epitome of most S coins. No stars, Skyward. Yeah, I know, but like maybe it's because of the brightness. The brightness, the sun hitting the back of the moon is going to reflect into the camera, and there's going to be too much exposure, too much light, so you may not be able to see it. Long Wang burn. Oh, it feels so good.
Long Wang tipped $23.58. Was someone saying my nickname, or am I just hearing things?
Definitely. I think we definitely said your name, dude. Long Wang satellite. Oh yeah, man. Chinese have good names too for their satellites, like we do. Okay, theirs just funnier. No man on the moon when it's the backside. What Mike 6A, dude? Yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. I don't. Yeah, we definitely weren't contesting it was fake. We're just kidding about that. Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool though, and I'm glad Skyward brought it up, man. Pink Floyd went to the dark side of the moon. Maybe, dude. Binance made about $1 billion. Zoran. Exchanges. They have real world use. Okay, I'm sure Kraken made money. I'm sure Poloniex made money, but some of those don't have like literal assets that can be traded. But Binance, man, one. Okay, but even some that make money in a bearish market, it doesn't matter, dude. Go back to like 2015. Go look at Apple. Apple couldn't do crap for like 2 years. All right, they ended up to mix things up. They did a 6-way split to make it to where retail investors would get more Apple. Okay, and it worked. It worked pretty well. So in bear markets, even things that make money aren't going to do well. So think about things that don't make money in bear markets, how well they're going to perform. They're going to be even worse, man. All right. Moon doesn't have an atmosphere and space is a vacuum. Mike 68. There you go. Don't mention BNB. Why, man? It's an exchange, dude. It's an asset on a chart. This BNB, right? It does make money. So, and you know that. To my point, really, most S coins are the same thing because they don't. None of them have working products. None of them make money or anything, right? So, at this point, it's just a speculative gamble. You're just gambling. And now, if this is you're talking about holding, but that's why we use technical analysis. Okay, we don't care about what it does, how much money it makes. We know if there's enough coinciding variables, there's going to be an elevated chance that it could break to the upside or downside based on those coinciding variables. And then we have targets of where it could go, and that's how we would trade it. Right? This is a trader's market. This is not an investor's market. So, anyway. There you go, Fergus, man. Total lunar eclipse, yeah, man, they are crazy, dude. But the solar eclipse, you remember that one, Rick Schmitz, man? You think you're in North America? That one was nuts, man. That was last year, last summer, maybe? Crazy, dude. It just was so, like, ominous out. Hey, Dan, Halam, man. Just go back to, you like to just rewind at the beginning of the show. I did the pretty astute analysis, pretty in-depth analysis of Bitcoin. Okay, what's going on, what we're doing. All right, so just a little rewind and we'll be there. But we're still, I mean, look on the edge, we're looking at Bitcoin because the daily disclosed and no volatility has come from the day closing, a new one beginning. That's fine, but we stick around to see if there's any movement. All right, so if we dump again, man, that's fine. We're fine until 32 cracks. We fall below the 1618, then we can start saying, hey, man, this Garley probably dead, might be dead. All right. But if we got to the 1618, crap, man, what happened to the variation, dude?
Yes. This name is going to be Hype Boss. Also, let's roll the dice for a drink.
Thai Knee, Wang, Logan, Kang, thanks for the $25 contribution. Dude, sorry, Mr. Lee won. Okay. Kang Logan, he's out there, dude. Wang Lee is coming for you. And, it looks like the American Lee is still the boss. 286 HP. So one sub on YouTube is going to give that person Hype Boss. So you better... Oh, by the way, something else I did. I completely forgot to mention Thai Knee, Wang, Logan, Kang. I have upped, as of today, I think when Thursdays start, I'm now upping the percentage of the variation. It is now 7% from 3%. Okay? 7%, man. So if you tip $25, 7% chance I have to chug a beer. All right. I think that's fair, right? When we start getting later in the week, it makes more sense, right? And then when it gets back to like Sunday or Monday, I'll go back to 3, and then when Thursday comes around, 7, right? I just felt like 10 might have been too much.
Tiny Wang Logan King tipped $25. Damn it.
Tiny Wang Logan Kang. Oh, I was just saying Thai. I don't know, man. Tiny Wang Logan Kang. There you go. Oh, but it says Tiny Wang. It doesn't say Logan Kang on it. I got to. I'll change that. I'll make sure by next stream that the Hype Boss is more zoomed out so you can see longer names on there. Okay. It cut off because it's gone to the bottom or something. So I'll fix that. See, this is why I moved it, right? This is why I moved that Hype Boss. It used to be like up here or like down here or something. And so it would say like, one time it said like the rapist or something. I'm like, okay, I gotta move this. Because then it would say Tiny Wang down here. All right, so 7% chance, dude. All right. whatever. It's not too much, but it's still way better. Okay. It takes 8 minutes for sunlight to reach the Earth, Fergusman, from the sun 92 million miles away. Dash isn't making much money and looks like S, but they do have a good product and steady adoption. But dude, they are in fact like running out of money, King Logan. Wasn't it an Adam and Eve forming JF airplane? Maybe, dude. We don't know yet. It's potential, dude. It doesn't look like it now by any means, but if we bottom here, sure, you could say it's an Adam and Eve double bottom if it broke to the upside and then broke a neckline. The neckline being right around that 3483 area, we'd have to break that. So it's only a potential double bottom till we run up and hit that and then break it. Okay, so no, nothing yet. Nothing yet. All right. But this right here is staggering. It's very, very real. It's something to not ignore. Okay, take note of the divergence. It's insane. And then people saying we got a falling wedge or something too. So Arlo knows TRX has not been analyzed. All right. Stay calm. It'll be okay, man. Okay. Dude, man, hold on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, old TRX, dude. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Very, very unfortunate. We're doing Sir Carbon. Dash is what they're using in Venezuela? Question mark. One man army, maybe. Show yourself, John Mayer, aka Drink Troll, aka Judge Nathan. Dude, we haven't seen John Mayer, the Drink Troll, since I created that variation. Okay, it was specifically for him. Pros made the recommendation, right? And dude, it's been I think over a month now since we've seen the Drink Troll. Okay. Oh, dude, did Bend Over say Apple Pay and Bitcoin? Nah, dude. Did you just try to debate me, Mr. Gordeski, with Bend Over? I'm gonna get Jack off on face on you, okay? There we go. Sum Ting Wong. Cliff Martin, I know that guy, alright. Anyway, I just don't want to tell you, besides what I've told you before, is that we're getting ready, man. It seems we are ready. Though we could leg down one more time and then bounce. Seems like the likelihood is we would run soon. Alright. But unless something Wong should have a nice move. Yeah, Tomley, UL. There's no way to tell you when the breakout will be. But this is all I can tell you. It's how primed we are. Okay. That's it. Target for the run-up, dude. Steve Yao, high to low. We're looking for a 382, 62%, and 100%, 1272 retraces. 38%, 62%. It's not shown on your screen right now. We're not using those fibs yet because we don't really know if we have the actual bottom yet. So it's not relevant. We're using the fib extensions from B to C currently still because it's relevant. It makes sense. Okay, we're still holding 1414 right now. Okay, so let me know if that helps. If you need to find those targets yourself, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go, man? I was just reading it. Dude, am I losing my mind, dude? Dude, no one... It just disappeared, dude. Okay, Steve Yao. Sorry, man. Well, if you want to target it, man, you just get your fib tool out, or it's just not called the fib tool, it's called the fib retracement. You go from anchor point 1 from C to the low, which you would plot this. Say we started running for real. Some volume came in, we started running. You would go from a high to low, and that would give you your targets 38%, 60%, 100% is C, and then D would be up somewhere around here, which is the 1272 fib extension. All right, those are the 4 targets roughly. All right. Can I have a blog about being offended, dude? Please. All right, 1G Project, man. See you for the next stream. Hopefully we'll see you pregame, dude. Hey, tonight, if you are a patron, I think you should definitely come hop in the voice chat with us 30 minutes before the night stream, okay? So you can ask questions, get your coin asset requests in, whatever you want to be looked at in the stream. I'll be happy to do it. But man, we have like 46 or something patrons, and we just have such little participation. People don't show up to the Discord, and it's like that's an amenity, like where you get to talk to me for real, you know, with the other patrons. So check it out tonight if you haven't. Don't be scared. I don't bite. Whatever. If you just want to sit in there and hang out, do that too, man. We have good conversations either way. All right. Oh man, having this window open though is so good. It gets so ridiculously hot in here and stuffy, even with the fan on. All right. Now the window's open and it's flat. I gotta get a screen. Oh, that's what I want, because when it goes nighttime, you're gonna have bugs that try to come in because of the lighting. So, whatever. Oh, 3232. Mark Brabant. Mark Brabant. Do you know Nick Brabant, dude? Because I know Nick Brabant, he's a cool dude. I just don't know if you know him or you're related, right? Yeah, it'd be good to look at your asset. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Alright, been live for an hour and 12 minutes now. Okay, my body is also ready for a move to the upside or downside. I don't really care because motion's not involved here. Just waiting for the move. One more leg down to be irrational and then pump, or just time to pump now. Okay. I feel like it's affected by gold Virgus games, man. Or excuse me, the US dollar, not gold. US dollar. Holy crap, 2 more likes for fireworks? Are you kidding me, man? 2 more? Damn it. Nick Brabant is my brother. You appreciate the TA? Do I use a volume profile? No, I just use the volume on TradingView, right? Just the volume candles, all right? But you're talking about the one that goes out on the side? No, I don't really use that, no. Maybe I should though. Maybe I should venture out, mess around. It takes a lot of research. Like when you use any kind of indicator, you have to first make sure it doesn't like mess with any kind of your other indicators. You don't want them to overlap. Because you don't want one thing telling you the same thing another indicator tells you, then it's redundant and makes too much or not enough sense. It doesn't make any sense to have it, right, if it's redundant. So that's why you keep things simple. That's why seldom do I really change things up much, because you find something that works for you, you stick with it. Okay. When do I expect the next leg down for Bitcoin? Within the next few days, whether it's if it's a leg down or a leg up, the next few days. Okay, I don't know if the leg's coming down or up, right? But I do know that we're holding support of the 1414 and are poised to make a nice move to the upside or downside. Okay, not a nice move to the downside. I think we'll have just another stalled, scrubby little move down on lower volume if we went to the 1618. Okay. Thanks, Raymond, man. Okay, man. Well, we're just sitting here. Bitcoin's clearly not doing anything. 30 minutes into the new day. All right. I guess we can just go to Ethereum real quick. Okay, here's your Bitfinex chart. Whatever. This is off, man. See, when I do log scale, sometimes it messes. Oh my god, I'm in freaking log scale. Good god. There we go. That's crazy because Bitcoin didn't, like, because the percentage change has not been very much. There's not much of a difference on the Bitcoin chart, a little bit more on the Ethereum chart, but 1, 2, 3 on top, 1 on the bottom, and heartline respect like crazy. You just can't break it. Every time you hit it, you're selling. All right. We got I mean, we pretty much hit target. We were so close to measure move, this little ascending triangle, right? Pretty much hit it and then pumped, but then just using the 20 moving average multiple times as a resistance, as well as the old area that was once a support has now become resistance, and now we're just kind of stalling and selling off some. All right. Mark Brabant, that is speculative. I have no idea. All right. Party lights, be sliced. That's right, man. Party lights. It's a new day, King Logan. We made it. Or should I call you Tiny Wang Kang Logan? Logan Kang, whatever. Can I hear this jet? Whatever. Okay, anyway. Well, guys, I think I've run out my welcome here today. So, appreciate the 130 people still watching or whatever. Thanks for the 100 likes. I'll throw in the fireworks for you, okay? But I guess we look at XRP and then we can wrap it up. Maybe running back to Bitcoin for a second, okay? So, this is it, man. So continuing to sell off, but you got bullish divergence on both oscillators. Great. Which means impending price action reversal to the upside is a very real possibility. That's it. Okay. XRP. Same reiteration analysis we had from earlier. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch point 6, whatever. However many touch points. We got down sloping price contraction, which means falling wedge. And so we're still unable to break it for real. And making higher lows. Okay, Bitcoin's making a double bottom, Ethereum's making a lower low, and Ripple is making a higher low. They have different little variations, but everything's the same. Where we're making on either the lower low, the double bottom, or the higher low, whatever. All three, we're making convergence or divergence. Okay, lower levels of negative momentum, higher levels of relative strength everywhere. All right, so. Thanks, Randy, man. I appreciate that, dude. Arthur, thank you, man. Arthur, dude, you will always be the #1 guy who tipped the 333 Tronconex. Okay, in the jar. Is this the 24-hour stream? Yeah, dude. Design function totally is. Totally is. 3, 2, 1. We're about to launch that right now. There it is, man. There it is. Kings. All right, Bitcoin, and then that's it. Okay, man. It is time. It is time. 1 month straight of selling for the most part. So, how often does a falling wedge become bearish? I don't know, man. I have to look into my Bulkowski book, but they very well do act as bearish patterns sometimes, where they will break out bearishly, and the measured move is the same way, but normally at that point you're looking just for fib extensions. Okay, so you would think how crazy it would be that if we had a falling wedge or whatever, and we had all the divergence, and we had critical fib extensions, you would think that it would be insane that we would not break to the upside. But hey, man, nothing's a sure thing on any market. Okay. Thanks, Greg White, man. Really appreciate it. Okay. So, thanks again for the 108 likes. Wow. Really appreciate it, y'all. Thanks so much, Probes, man. Tiny Wang, Logan Kang, ×2. Then Long Wang, Skyward. John, man. Skyward again. Dan, dude. Thanks, dude. The Beeswaxers. Really appreciate all the contributions today. All right. I will be back tonight. It's 11 Eastern. But remember, for patrons, pre-game, 30 minutes before the live stream in the Discord voice chat. Can't wait to see y'all. BYOB. Until then, respect the TA.